Welcome to a spirit animal message. Tonight's message is starting out with dinosaur. Okay? Dinosaur. And this is a dinosaur made of pyrite and obsidian. Okay, so we got divine power or spiritual fulfillment, apex consciousness, the realm of full self-awareness, full maturity in both spiritual and psychological terms. When the seeker transcends self and seeks a greater level of unity. This stage takes us past limitations of the self, transcending the boundaries of self. Connection with others are clear and honest, relationships that benefit the world. And then I have this card for Otter, Sea Otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living, release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves, your good destiny of love is sure. So I see this as a community. This could be you or someone you're connecting to who, this is you and someone you're connecting to. Okay, so you have this community surrounding you, it could be something that you do puts you in the public eye. Because I see how we have partnership. These are puffins, and puffins represent partnership. And then these otters have this, love of their own family. So you have connections that are surrounding you and your family right now. And I see how they're in the water, and I think of the unconscious and how, we're all connected in this way. So it just feels like you're just strongly connected with many forms of love at this time. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. I feel like it's like your inner knowing feels and senses something coming. But you don't see it. It's in your shadow side, right? It's like out of your sight. Your inner sight might sense it, but it's out of your physical sight. Hawk, messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. This could be you going through an ascension, like ascending to new heights. To me, this reminds me of the sun right now. And I think about how I see this moon, things to be revealed, and it's like once it's revealed, this inner knowing that you've already been feeling is going to be completely clear, and you're going to actually be very happy. I think of that hawk as like the symbolism for the third eye. So it's like you sense, or you're connecting with the vibration of what's coming already through your third eye. And it's enlightening you to what's to come. So we have Coyote, revealer of truth. You are intuitive and can often sense the future, truth coming to light. And also, in my meditation today, at the end of it, I saw a lion roaring. It was translucent, and I was at the end of my meditation, and it looked like it was so proud. It was like when you see a coyote howling at the moon, because it's just this energetic exchange, this energetic release of excitement and love and joy. It's not anything of, fear. It's this love when it releases that way. And I saw a lion, kind of kept on shifting from a tiger to a lion, because at first I was thinking tiger, but then I looked at it and I saw clearly it was a lion. It was roaring though, and it was roaring in this very prideful way, where it was just like it's like the energy around you is proud of you. It's like the dimensions of existence are roaring in pride, and that's like their way of letting this collective know that. So they're roaring in pride over the work you've been putting in. There is this energy of a hippo giving birth, a powerful new phase of life, creativity, or the emergence of inner strength and potential. This could also be a powerful new beginning. And I think of creativity, so it could be a powerful new beginning with others. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but you're in a powerful new beginning with creation itself. That's a better way to put it, I feel. Because I have this energy, raw power, and this is how I led to Apex, this dinosaur ancient wisdom. And right when I saw this hippo, I saw it and I made this connection. Before I even seen it, I thought of a dolphin giving birth, because I think about when we're learning to breathe through meditation and we're retraining our bodies, we're retraining our breathing, we're retraining our nervous system. Once we gain momentum in that, it's like we are, in this way, baby dolphins. It's like we need to consistently it's like we're being retaught, we're teaching ourselves how to, go to the surface for air in this whole way, versus just this shallow breathing or breathing patterns that aren't in the most harmony, and the best harmony for ourselves, for our well-being, right? So you've been doing breathing exercises or breathing meditations that have allowed you to start really, coming to surface. When you're coming to the surface of consciousness, you're more in flow consistently, because you've maintained a consistency where now it's like a baby dolphin being born, and eventually it will become easier. I wrote down being honored, energy showing how proud they are of you. The otter has inner joy, playful love, good luck, family, tribe, faithfulness. Family is also community, tribe. Naturally curious at life from all angles, building a life where family and community are a tribe of playful and high vibrational, a group that's in tune with those that follow, and vice versa. So being in tune with those that you're in community with, and those that you are in community with, they are in tune with you. So there's this energetic exchange. we have the waxing moon, which is the energy is gaining momentum. Good omen, you can create the reality you're dreaming of. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Know you're headed in the right direction. Sign of partnership, of falling in love. New level of commitment. So new level of consciousness is a new level of commitment also. But this is also this signifier of new love, new beginnings in love, falling in love. Okay. An individual has not... Okay. Oh, this is something I wanted to read. Okay. And this is from Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of humanity. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. This is the judgment. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And this is a quote, or not a quote, but a passage from something that Martin Luther King had said. And I felt drawn to include it in this message. So let me just read it one more time. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of humanity. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or the darkness of destructive selfishness. This is the judgment. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles represents generosity, sharing resources, that was the 6th. But I wrote that down anyways. So growth, patience, close to reaching your goal, being asked to remember that the journey towards achievement is an adventure, not a destination. So you see all the work that you're putting in, perhaps even having moments of discouragement on a level, but you're having this fruitful time where you feel the growth. You're gaining more patience by the day, because the growth is so important to you, because it is you, and you feel surrounded by these gifts of the universe. And then we have Judgment. Which this is representing a spiritual awakening, releasing judgment surrounding yourself, and like I was just saying, spiritual awakening taking place. Put your energy towards noticing the signs from the universe to release yourself from self-criticism. Okay, and so release yourself from self-criticism. You're doing a great job. Whoever this is for, your patience and your persistence is paying off. excuse me, I'm just going to pull this back. So then we have the Moon card. And this is similar to what we were seeing with the Revealer of Truth. Dream illusions. Illuminating what is hidden, bringing truth to light. So what's crossing you right now is that truth is on its way to come to light. It's something that you may feel intuitively, like you may feel it, even though it's in your shadow. Your goal, your destiny is this Nine of Pentacles and this King of Wands. So success, enjoyment, power, authority, living a life of luxury, free to experience life whole and completely. This is your destiny. Feeling gratitude for life, feeling gratitude for what you've accomplished, taking strong action, embodying a leader who's calm in the face of adversity. In the distant past, Six of Swords, moving forward, embarking on a healing journey. Moving forward means finding peace in the present moment while maintaining hope for the future. Trust that the worst was behind you. You trusted in the distant past that you move forward diligently, putting those steps into place, being in flow with yourself in a way that moved you from that challenging time in your existence. So you know that the worst is behind you. Oh, reach a new level of, this is another card for reaching a new level on your spiritual journey. So through this time, you reached a new level within yourself, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And then we have the Ace of Cups. New love, relationships. You are open, and a new love lets you know that there's an interest. It also could be new opportunities for personal development, because this is a group message, so there may be multiple people who need different messages based on where they are in their existence. So there's just a few different variations that I will be reading about. Ace of Cups, so new love, relationships, and use your discernment as anyone would for a reading, and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The universe will meet you in the middle. So it could also be new opportunities for personal development, getting signs about love, potential around you, future influence. Is this, oh wait, excuse me, not that one. Future influence is the Chariot with the Three of Wands. Inspired action, gaining momentum towards life goals. Taking spiritual practice to another level, gaining support of community, possible travel plans that will expand growth and connections to others. Divine inspired action leads meeting someone special, meeting people that inspire you to grow. you're gaining momentum around your spiritual practice and the people that your community that are around you. You're on this trajectory for expansion and adventure. For your perspective, Seven of Swords, this is strategy. You may be keeping parts of your personal life hidden. It's time to open up. So there may be more to what you're able to reveal to the world that will actually assist the world through your experience and insights. So you may be keeping parts of yourself to yourself, and it's time to open up. Also, this could be someone in your life is manipulating you, possibly, and it's time to see them for who they really are. It's like you see them, but maybe you're being self-deceptive by not allowing what you perceive as them for you to actually attach who they actually are to them. Maybe it's like you care about someone and you don't want to see them as they are, because then it's like you have to stop being self-deceptive about them and create stronger boundaries with mentally, emotionally, physically, all those things. And then we have what is in your environment, which is this Emperor. This is energy, which I think of the love in the sense too, because this is an environment. So this could be your internal environment, or this is someone coming into your environment, which is potentially, maybe you're a woman who has a divine masculine coming in, or maybe through a man embodying his, full masculinity, with also with that drive that your counterpart is possibly coming in. However, this is also inspired action, personal power, a divine masculine counterpart. Like I said, could be with you taking action from a place of power, connecting to your inner authority, acknowledging ambition, drive, and power in a way that serves the greater good. Stay balanced with the masculine energy, noticing when you're too assertive and not assertive enough. So that is really important. So maybe that's something that in your environment now you're working with, is when you're being too assertive and when you're not assertive enough. How you're feeling is this Page of Wands, this sense of adventure, exciting opportunities for adventure and new beginnings. Good news has you feeling playful, direct conversations that are being playful in relationships. So it's like you're just this excited, happy energy, because you feel like it's like being a kid again. It's like life, you feel like a kid again, and you feel excited about life again, and you feel adventurous about life again, or in the present moment. And for the final results is victory, the truth coming to complete light. This is complete happiness. And then the Empress. And I think of this card as enlightenment. This card, to me, it represents, to me, it's like the sun, the energy of the sun, and the energy of Ra. It's like you meet, and you're a whole cup, right? And you're bringing in another person possibly that is a whole cup, or you're part of a community. Victory, the Sun, and the Empress. First, I'm going to hold up victory. So victory, recognition, your hard work is being rewarded, reveling in victory, clarity, optimism, clarity after time in the dark. So I think about a person who's gone through their shadow side. They've worked through themselves. And I was thinking about the apex, consciousness. So you're an apex consciousness. And if this is a divine connection, like two whole cups, that means you're both in that same consciousness. And that created the magnetism towards each other. So you're bringing in a divine counterpart, I feel, but you're going through a serious spiritual awakening of your own, where you're becoming this fully enlightened human being. Like, I would feel that there's never an end to enlightenment. There's always more to learn and to gain that wisdom. However, you've reached a level of consciousness where it's just, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. There's this completion with it, but also it's not it's not the destination. Like it was saying earlier, there is this journey that doesn't end. So, and I wrote, receiving love, creativity, life filled with love, allowing yourself to receive love, tapping into your heart, creative, romance, self-love, bringing divine love into practice. Ooh, and I'm making noise. Okay. And I feel like we're just gonna pull, excuse me. And there's this ring that I accidentally bumped off the table. Maybe someone's gonna be giving somebody a ring. I have this is my black onyx ring. I got it a day I realized how intuitive I actually was. And it actually called out to me. It's like, I think of how this came to me. And I feel like how it was such a divine timing, and it felt like everything around getting it was auspicious, even though there was some things that were going on at the time. You could definitely see the universe speaking around it. So it's almost like, see that about your situation right now. See that the universe is speaking to you about this new beginning, this new love potential coming in. Also, this is in regards to yourself leveling up spiritually, and this is the universe maybe, letting you know how proud they are. The universe, all realms. I feel like anyone who comes here knows No, they don't. Not everybody does. So for the ones that do know, you know who's proud of you. Even if you don't know entirely, you will. I think that's another part of the message. It's like everything that's not completely clear is going to start coming to light for you. Where you've felt in the shadows about some things, it'll be where you're moving towards is the light. So, and rather than, you know, a moon where the light is reflecting on it, to say that there's illusions here, there's something to be revealed, to things being completely revealed to you, and you embodying the sun and victory and the Empress, which is this Venus energy also. So love of yourself, complete and holy. I am kind. Oh, okay, that's not the right one. Let's try one more time. And I will just focus. This one. I praise the goddess and the god. I love this image because we've seen this shadow within this reading. Things that that are coming to light, or your shadow side revealing truth about you. And then there is this light, what is known, and embodying the two. It's like praising the god and goddess within. And that's $38. $8, $9, $38, $8, $9, $10, $11. Just multitasking. And my lower back is hurting a little bit. Ooh. We're going to have to change this chair for myself. I praise the goddess and the god. So, the word Neter describes the gods and goddesses of Egyptian philosophy. The word itself loosely translates to force of nature. And I was thinking of raw force. Ancient Egyptians believed that, like the avatars of the Hindu belief system, these forces were the living embodiments of the infinite universal lessons hidden and found within nature. Unity with nature, the all, being the highest level of understanding one could achieve. True balance is found through the reconciliation that there is a lesson within every reflection of life experience. Light and dark, life and death, masculine and feminine, the left and right hemispheres of the brain, fear and love, every perceived pair of opposites, makes up two halves of the same whole, and reconciling the space between the perception of duality allows for a balanced scale and faith in the wisdom of the all. Confidence in justice, the embodiment of Ma'at, and finding love and acceptance with the all are the never-ending story of consciousness's cycle of life, death, resurrection, and rebirth. This is what it means to honor the ideal of the goddess and the god, not as deities to worship, but rather powers to come into relationship with. It is to honor the holographic energies of nature's forces and appreciate what it means to embody both the masculine and feminine, not as a gendered modus operandi, but as a shimmering of the various qualities of nature. To carry the glow of the god represents an application of the left hemisphere of mind and the energies of science, logic, linear time, binary perception, physical strength, waking reality, and non-attachment. To live in the iridescence of the goddess represents the utility of the right hemispheres of mind and the energies of art, intuition, cyclical time, magic, ritual, dream, language, the astral realm, and emotion. Finding balance in the synthesis is to live this ideal in the immersive light of truth, to find what is within through what is without, and to uncover idealization without idolization. Wow. That is just the perfect card for this message. I'm sure anyone who is resonating to this message can completely hear what is being said. And I'd like to congratulate those out there that are working on themselves in this way and achieving that connection with all that of existence, and is learning in ways that are this very special gift that we have available to us, hidden in plain sight, that journey within. And I pray this helped. It was 37:37 right when I was about to end. So 10:10. 1:1. A cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful life. And thank you